Hello there everyone, Ashnflash here. Today I'm very excited to share with you all my Captain Marvel CMF series. This was a very last minute and spur of the moment decision to make, and after 2 really long late nighters and 1 all-nighter, I somehow managed to finish this series. There might be some spoilers for the movie, nothing too big though, but regardless, I just recommend not watching this video until you have seen the movie. So, without further ado, let's go higher, further, and faster together. The first character in the series is Veers in her casual attire on the planet Hala. I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing that, I'm pretty sure that I am. But anyway, she comes with the Pepper Potts hairpiece in medium nougat to match the same color hair that the Lego set had for her. Besides that, there's nothing really else going on here besides a new facial expression. Next in the series is Jan Rog, also in his casual attire from the planet Hala, taking some design cues from my young Albus Dumbledore figure from our Harry Potter Series 2. I gave him the 12th Doctor's hairpiece in dark brown. The third character to be included in the series is Nick Fury. I really don't like the one that came in the set, so I was very excited to make my own version from the movie. He is wearing a different outfit than the one that the set came with. He has some head printing with the scar above his left eye with some bandages on top of it. He is using Finn's hairpiece in black, and of course he comes with Goose the cat as his accessory, because together they play an important part of the movie. This is actually based off another toy where they have Goose with a muzzle and handcuffs on. Anyways, again, I felt that the set's cat didn't represent Goose well enough, so I messed around with some of the color choices and made my own more accurate version of it. The next figure is Veers in her Star Force uniform. To my surprise, I learned that all the Star Force members' outfits and uniforms are actually differently designed. I thought that they were just going to be one male and one female version, but I'm glad that they aren't because it gives the series some more variety. Anyways, back to Veers. She's using the drift hairpiece in medium nougat, and she has the same printing that the same Captain Marvel figure had in the set, just recolored to match her Star Force uniform in turquoise, silver, and black. The original Captain Marvel figure before the movie one actually had the helmet printed on, so I decided to do the same thing here. Of course, the next character in the series is Jan Rog in Star Force attire as well. I figured instead of including another Jude Law face, I'd include him in the full mask as well. So like Veers, he has the helmet just printed onto a turquoise head. His accessory is the goon gun in turquoise. The next character is Minerva, the only character in the series that included 2 face prints for. There's one without the mask or helmet and then another with it on. She uses the generic female hairpiece with the 1 strand of hair in the front of the torso in black, and her accessory is the Star Wars long blaster in turquoise to represent her sniper rifle. Atlas is next. You'll see that with him and some of the other characters, it was difficult to make their face prints look detailed and complete. Because they don't have any eyebrows, it made life really hard when it came to making their face prints. Anyways, Atlas comes with Finn's hair in black, and his 2 accessories are the goon guns in turquoise. The next character is Korath the Pursuer, or is this Pre-Pursuer? I think it is. Anyways, he's included here. He has a sword holder in black. His accessories are 2 katanas recolored in turquoise. This is a character I'm definitely surprised we never got in any of the Guardians of the Galaxy sets. Anyways, moving on to Bronkar, or Bronchar. Again, not sure his name, but anyways, he has the slicked back hair that Bruce Wayne has in white, and he uses the beard piece in light gray that we introduced in our LEGO YouTuber CMF series. I couldn't remember or find any pictures or clips of what weapon he uses, but everyone has a pistol attached at their side, so I just gave him that here. The next character was one of my favorites to make in the series, and it is of course Ronan in his current Kree attire prior to his days of declaring Kree justice on Xandar. He uses the same helmet piece that the actual figure came with, just recolored to be black and turquoise. He comes with a cape in black, and his accessories is the same hammer slash staff thing that he has in Guardians of the Galaxy, but I gave the modified 1x1 brick some printing on the side that actually has the Star Force logo printed on it. Young Phil Coulson is next. Because he has more hair than his older self, I wanted to include a different hairpiece than the one that came in the actual set that Phil Coulson came with. So I thought that this one here worked better for him. So I'm using the Series 18 Party Boys hairpiece in light brown. I don't know, I think it looks better for him as a younger Phil Coulson. Anyways, his accessory is a 1x2 tile with a printing on it that is meant to represent the box of eyes that he brings to Nick Fury at the end of the movie. The next character is Veers in her Earth attire that she stole off the mannequin. She is sporting a new hair/baseball cap combo that I designed. It merges her regular hairpiece with a baseball cap. But I didn't just slap the baseball cap on top, I actually modified her hair to fit and moved around some of the strands of hair to fit better. Anyways, her hat there has the original S.H.I.E.L.D. logo printed on it. This character, I wish we could have gotten more screen time of and a bit more backstory, but anyways, this is Keller, Fury's boss. We don't know if he's the director of S.H.I.E.L.D. or anything, but anyways, he has a similar face to Krennic, of course, but he's smiling here and has glasses. Also, Ben Mendelsohn is looking a lot more gray here in this movie, so I gave him the Robin hair in light gray. I based his outfit off the one from the poster without the blazer on because I've had way too many figures over all my series having blazers and suits and ties, so I want to change things up here. Anyways, his accessory is just a black pistol for him and Fury to fight over. The Skrull leader in this movie, Talos, is next, and again, a figure I wasn't happy with the way that it turned out in the set. The set had him with a dark navy torso and printing. I have no idea where the heck they got that from, but anyways, I originally had him without the blue blazer, but you'll see in a second why I gave it to him. He's using the same headpiece attachment that the set came in, but with some printing on top that is carried over onto the head printing. I also updated his head a lot and gave it more detail. His accessory is the fast food drink that he is seen drinking later on in the movie, and this is just the slushy piece recolored and with the stripe printing on it. Him and the next character are the only figures to have colored eyes because they are aliens and they have very distinct eye colors. I wanted to have them be purple here. So, Norex, the Science Skrull, I also included in the series because the Kree has such a huge presence in the movie, and in the series I didn't want Talos to be alone. I thought that his goofy face would be fun to make into minifigure form, so I included him here. Anyways, he uses the same headpiece that Talos has, and his accessory is a 2x2 round tile meant to represent the CD disc that has the recording of Carol's crash on it. Dr. Lawson, or Marvel, is next. I didn't want to include her in her Supreme Intelligence outfit because we've already gotten enough Kree and Star Force outfits going on in this series. Anyways, she's in the outfit that we see at the beginning of the movie when she has her jacket on it with the Project Pegasus logo on it. The hairpiece is just the dog trainer's hairpiece in white. Next is Carol's best friend, Maria Rambeau, in her Air Force attire. She's using the 2018 female hairpiece in black that we got first in the roller coaster set. I decided to include her in this outfit because this was the same one that a lot of marketing and merchandising has her in. Her accessory is a picture of her and Carol smiling for a picture in front of a plane on a tarmac. Probably way too detailed for a 2x2 tile print, but oh well. Monica Rambeau, her daughter, is next in the series. She uses the Series 17 dance instructor's hairpiece in black. Man, I'm really loving finding awesome ways to use that hairpiece. I know that figure gets a lot of hate, but I love using that hairpiece. Unfortunately, I couldn't get any good pictures of the design of her shirt. I don't even know if it was a licensed thing or not, but anyways, she comes with a 2x2 tile piece in dark brown with a Lego torso printed on it with Carol's jacket design that you'll see in a second. You'll notice that there's an added ketchup stain on it when she spilled ketchup on the jacket. Next is the final iteration of Carol Danvers that we see in the series. Don't worry, I have an explanation for all this later. Anyways, she is using the same printing that the other mask had, just in red. She's using Drift's hairpiece again here in medium nougat. And instead of including the same figure from the set, I gave her the jacket that she has on at the end of the film. The final character in the series, of course, had to be Stan Lee. What a touching and beautiful tribute they had at the beginning of the film. There was applauding at that point, which I don't think has ever happened for the intro of any Marvel movie. Anyways, he also is using the 12th Doctor's hairpiece, but in white, and I can't fully tell what exactly he was wearing besides a tan jacket, so I thought that this would be a perfect way to adapt Lego's version of Stan Lee from the video games. His accessory is the script from Kevin Smith's Mallrats film that was released during the 90s. Kevin Smith was actually shocked to see that it was included, so I'm not sure if the logo is licensed or anything, but I included it here on a 2x2 red tile regardless. Anyways everyone, that is it for this series. I'm probably going to get a lot of comments about me doing way too many Carol Danvers variants and not including enough accessories, but I implore you to look at other licensed CMF series. Number 1, the LEGO Batman CMF series had 5 Batman variants in total, which was the main character of the film, and I only have 4 Carol Danvers here. The Disney series only had 10 out of the 18 figures with accessories, and I have 14 out of the 20. I think that's pretty fair if you ask me. Anyways, I'm very happy with this series, and I made 4 figures prior to seeing the movie, and I was worried that I wasn't going to like the movie, and I wondered if I made a mistake, but ultimately, I'm very glad that I did make this series, and it was a lot of fun to make. The Avengers Endgame sets, Captain Marvel, and this series has really hyped me up for Endgame now, so I'm excited to work on that series and see that movie. But anyways everyone, what did you all think of this series? Is there anyone I missed or that you would have liked to see included here? And let me know down below which ones were your favorites. Be sure to keep coming back to the channel for tons of more news, reviews, and custom artwork in the future. I have a lot more Marvel plans in the works, and if you want to hear my thoughts and Just Do Good's thoughts on the Captain Marvel movie, and probably hear us debate about it, be sure to check out the Ashencast coming out sometime this next week. And if you're watching this after it came out, hopefully my future self remembers to put it at the end of this video. But anyways everyone, I hope that you all have a great day, and I will see you all in the next one.